Sprite here to protect my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I?
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, I'm an active fool with kids. Turning up, camera system incredible. Yeah, they put $1, call it actable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me broke? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me woke? Your whole team is no competition.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Cousins now. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the...
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Intercepted. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
39-yard line.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Adam... He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the 13-year man puts it through Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Preston Smith on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Packers 3, Vikings 0.
2nd down and 8. Now Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
It's a gain of
a good pickup there of 20 yards. Cousins on first down. And Rudolph has it left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A gain of 26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Rashawn Gary able to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Complete.
Call it a 3-yard gain. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd down.
Now Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5.
Cousins.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
By the Vikings.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On third down, Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 16, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Watch your slap, watch your slap. Watch your slap. Check. Mike's 54. Mike's 50-50.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Aaron Jones.
Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
It's caught. Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Slant to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Rodgers again now. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. As the first half is winding down. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, check.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 75 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter, his 2nd sack of the night. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
At the Vikings' 37-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Vikings.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, Cook.
42-yard line.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
On the carry.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
3rd down.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
He's across midfield.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
It was Damon.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Eric Kendricks in
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Flushed out right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down.
Cousins on target there to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
At their 48-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
1st and 10 at the...
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. First down, here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Packers 31, Vikings 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
At their own 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And 7. At the
that first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Cousins.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete to
B.C. Johnson. 57 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught at the 10. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Rodgers. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tonight's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.